It that serious. It that serious this evening. In the first 2 seconds it bounced. So I don't know what kind of numbers we're gonna get. I don't know what the I don't know what it's gonna be like. So we're gonna try it. The name of the video is called Christmas Adam because tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Don't tell me you'll never played that joke before. So many things to discuss, but I realize that we did not play some of the Christmas classics the last time we did the Christmas special. So I wanted to include some of them that we omitted because we have some real good Trinbagonian Christmas songs that we should be playing more than anybody else's Christmas songs. I mean, Dashing Through the Snow is fine, but this song I'm about to play for you. Now, I can't lie, my favorite song to play at Christmas time is Oh Holy Night, and I really love El Divo's version, and I love Charlotte Church's version, but my favorite Christmas song is this song. So, Hold There gets in season's greetings. You all know the song?
Laughing children tug at Mr. Santa, teddy bears and dollies saying mama, the fragrance of black fruit cake and red wine.
Let's consider this the Christmas special.
Goes to a special friend of mine. His name is Jesus. Come, little children, round my Christmas tree. We'll have a very merry time. We sing that on the break of New Year's Day. We listen to the church bells chime. Christmas presents come with season greetings. There will be such peaceful, loving feelings. Such feelings should not come just once a year. To have, to cherish, and to share. There's a light that shines on every flower, and it shines every minute, every hour, always guides me on my way. This light was born on Christmas Day. His name is Jesus. Come, little children, round my Christmas tree. We'll have a very merry time.
That song should be as big a song as White Christmas by Bing Crosby, which is the #1 selling song of all time because every Christmas. That and this song. That song and this song should be internationally acclaimed songs. This is another local song written by Johnny Gonzalez.
There's no snow falling,
sung by Nigel
no
Ferrero.
chestnuts roasting, no fire glowing in the house. There's no snowman, no sleigh rides with a friend, but I'm not boasting when I say I have much more than the snowman or the snow, even more than a sleigh ride with a friend. That's the love that we share, and we share it through the It's just another Christmas on the hill. Christmas on the hill. Christmas in my home. Christmas on the hill. This is my Christmas. Christmas on the hill. Christmas in my heart. Christmas on the hill is where I feel at home.
Johnny Gonzalez passed away, pancreatic cancer. May he rest in peace. Good guy. But there are a lot of good Christmas songs that are Trinidad Christmas songs that we don't get. And I wanted to give you a couple of them tonight so that you could add it to your, I should be sharing the links. Philip, I will do it. I will go back and get them. Here, this one. This man has so many good songs. Here this one though. Take this one first.
Signori, signores, I must tell you about a little trick that Senior Santa Claus has played on me. Okay, maybe I was being too greedy to ask him for a big present. But my goodness, look at what Senior Santa Claus has given to me. See? The hat I got for Christmas is too big. It is nice, but my sombrero is too big. If you wonder why I shiver, I fell 3 times in the river, 'cause the hat I got for Christmas is too big. But ring the bells and beat the drum. Ring the bells and beat the drum. I'll ring the bells to be polite. But if I see that Santa Claus, I'm gonna start a fight.
That's Anthony Saloom, a Trini Syrian, singing The Hat I Got for Christmas is Too Big. How many of y'all know this one?
I met a mister from Margarita, and he wanted to take me to dinner. I said dinner will be fine,
What about this one?
Well, this is a real soca parang, alright? So I want everybody to get together and do something nice. Lesson, you ready? Let me go! It's painting time!
Alright, we don't have time for all the whole song, right? So, how about this one? Share that. Wow, Anna. There's so many of them now. So let me try and get it to you in a quick order. I'm just doing this so y'all can have all the Trinidad Calypso Christmas. I'll give you the YouTube links. I'll pause Scrunter family. Scrunter don't want to get pause. Alright, Mr. Malcolm. That's the pause. I want you to hear this guy. Some of you all may not know Kelvin Hutchin, Trinidad and Tobago. Hear this man's voice. Mellow, this is mellow set, and then we're going straight into the Parang Soca. But hear this guy's voice. This is our own Bing Crosby. Ridiculous
How I
talent.
wish I were a child again, where poinsettias keep reminding me
This is a nice tree step.
Christmas time is just around the bend. Soon the feeling will be heavenly. The kids anticipate vacation time. All Christmas chores must wait a while. If they don't send their letters, bells won't chime. Oh, how I wish I were a child. It's still some days away. When will it ever come? New curtains up and down today, linoleum. Cobweb, complete not play. Mom notices. Oh gosh.
All right, you have to hear this one. Same guy.
I wanted to tell you just how much I care, but I just didn't know what to say.
Kamal Ochan just said music from before his time, but White Christmas and Dashing Through the Snow and Jingle Bells and Little Drummer Boy and Oh Holy Night and all of those songs that we sing every Christmas are before all of our time too. Let's bring the Trini music back into fashion.
I wanted to kiss you, but just didn't dare. So I waited for Christmas to say, kiss me for Christmas and say with you.
Alright, I ain't putting on it to sleep. I just want you to hear it. This is his big tune.
If you have ever been away from home on any Christmas day, you'll hear your heart whisper in your ear, I'm going home. It is that time of
Masterful
the
voice, eh?
year. At Christmas, your heart goes home. It journeys over land, over sea.
There was a time, as hard as it is to believe, Trinidad wasn't about bend you over and put your foot in your neck. There was a time we were sophisticated people. There was a time Trinidadians were decent, liked decent stuff. We could rent a tile without having to throw she down and wear she down. But
For home is the place where all loved ones should should be when it's
Follow that with this one. Guess who this is? Speed him up a little bit.
I'll be home for Christmas.
Mighty Sparrow.
You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe.
But we want to get back into the thing. Three men: Scrunta, Baron, Crazy, Daisy Bose, Charlene Florence. Nice Jenny Christmas. One blood spoon. So if you know that one, you know this one for sure. So don't say ain't no Trini Christmas. Let's Trini Christmas. Let me hear what happened next. Would you like to join your son? I am here.
Happy in the mother country, darling, for the Christmas. Your son will be really jumping. Listen to the chorus of what we all will be singing. Drink a rum and a punch a prima, drink a rum. It's Christmas morning. Drink a rum and a punch a prima, drink a rum. Mama drinking, you drinking. Drink a rum and a punch a prima, drink a rum. Let we fed him, we fed him. Drink a rum and a punch a prima, drink a rum.
Go again.
Yeah, again. Tune up, we're going in. Neighbor, open. Yeah.
a carpenter cook that ham. Let me get some para. Maybe I just need to be able to click this play button better. There's a real Quattro song. Shot, shot. Put him on, keep putting it up. Knock, knock. Let me see what else following that. Every song I play, I share the link in the live feed. You have access. Scratcher. How about this one? That Daisy was her voice.
Que camino cogería si corrióle la desgracia, que golpe no llevaría, que golpe no llevaría una mujer mi amada, pero yo no le entendía.
more from Daisy. That Daisy Voisin voice boy, wherever I am in the world. If it's Christmas time, you play that, grind me to a halt. What about this? All your tuning Christmas in one place.
So much work to do. I sorry for Santa. He getting down in age and he want a helper. So he looking for a ride, the ideal companion, and he know the best woman from the Caribbean. Santa looking for a wife. 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 He want a Caribbean woman. He loves soca and parade. He loves UK and reggae. And learning to be bullied. Santa looking for a wife. Santa looking for a wife. Santa looking for a wife. Santa looking for a wife from the Caribbean.
How about this?
Get invitation for the Christmas in Arima. Somewhere up in Mount Pleasant, I was among a big family, eating and drinking what I want, dancing, singing, having a good time. Every time my band plays, but I'm gonna stop to see me, I am lady. Pull me by the back door and say, "You feel right?
That's walking here tonight.
If it like you tell,
That's walking here tonight.
but let it right."
That's what.
What about this?
It was Christmas time in this country, so we ran down by Mama for roti. We came up on Mama, she fell in she pajama and she gave it Santa hot burrata. We bite by Mama Sita, we bite from Mama burrata. Oh la la la, oh la la la, oh la la la, Mama Sita, I get your cooking burrata for Santa. You pull out your curry and you give him in a hurry 'cause you didn't want nobody to see.
Man disappointing.
Hi, hi, oh, oh, oh. I hope you're loving, and I hope you're sharing. I hope you're loving this Christmas. I hope you're loving, and I hope you're caring. I hope you're loving this Christmas.
I wanted to play this whole time. This is another big song. Christmas is complete without this. You had to have your Alexander. We're modifying this for election time, but stick up in.
She must find this man, Alexander, Alexander. Every Christmas she does come down. Me sweet man, I live from town. She wanted to surprise him, so she didn't call. She went searching all about, but can't find a link at all. She tell me I want it, I want it, I want it. I can't do it all, darling. Alex makes me happy, Alex drives me crazy, Alex born me Christmas.
So when all I hear that in the elections campaign, you will know. Yeah? Because we had to keep Kenny J busy. What's this one, Kenny? What are you singing here? What are you telling people in this one? What is going on with me and this playboy?
Let me go. Talking too much. If you see your neighbor, by shopping each other, hush your mouth, hush your mouth. You smell chili cake burning, make nice and hours passing. Hush your mouth, hush your mouth. Every little thing you hear, everything you see to do. I don't know what is wrong with you. It's only shoo shoo shoo. I feel it to put something in your mouth. I feel it to put something in your mouth. You're only talking.
Kenny J is a long time slack man, you know. This is the Christmas voice.
Neighbor, neighbor, open the door, neighbor. It's Christmas morning. You should be waking. Put the drinks on the table. I hope you buy it. Me and the boys come to give you a parang. We ain't even till it got done. Oh yo yo yeah yeah yeah. Come on fellas, let me take a next one. Oh yo yo yeah yeah yeah. We have about 10 months to do. Oh yo yo yeah yeah yeah. We drinking from pain to kerosene.
That is Trinidad. Me and the boys come to Gia Parang. We ain't leaving till the rum done. We drinking from paint to kerosene. That spirit of Trinidad, that lovingness, that togetherness, that communityness, we have to go and slay the dragons that block that cause us to lose that. We gotta fan them flames and bring it back. We need this Trinidad and Tobago. That is why I still here. That is why I still here.
It's Christmas, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas, Merry Christmas. Hey. Last year we went by Ballyram. He placed Matt and Heidi Ham. Bring one bottle of baba. He can finish with one lash.
He's play smart and Heidi Ham. He bring out one bottle and finish with one lash.
Had to leave the man house quick. He said the wife was feeling sick. That same night she was lying in the equator. Well, if
switch over. But this is what gave us Soca Parang. This.
I took the role of lead singer, Parang Rama, in a rima, transferred of my Parang band, 2000 knocked the grandstand, the very core was the MC. When he introduced me, it was something like carnival to my rendition of Serenade. Alpacata, uno parata, Maria, 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 mi corazón. From Port of Spain to Faizabad, everybody go crazy mad. Maria, 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 mi corazón.
That is how we end up with a whole genre called Soca Parang. Find out about that. But there's my road march for Christmas.
Hey, get that. Every time Parang season comes around, day and night I hearing the same old song. I love the Cockney Quattro, the boys. Before I hit the door, you start making noise. When they see I try something new, I stay home with you. All the chores are helping you do. I'm tired of the complaining, the constant tongue lashing. So when they come for me, I want you go with me. Oh yo, then you go see how the Parang looks at me. Oh yo, now you go know why I love me Parang so. Oh yo,
Just come along.
you don't want to love this song. Oh yo, then you go know why I love me Parang so. Oh yo, hey, get it. Oh yo, yeah. Get it. Yo, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Every time when I come home from work, you are accusing me for having outside woman. And when I deny, you swell up your mouth. You really know what Parang is about. So while you sewing the curtain, I go to the cooking, holding hand to the house cleaning. Furniture chairs for you, black cake I'm making too. But when we done, honey, you must Parang with me. Oh yo, then you go see how the Parang looks at me.
In the lineup of songs that YouTube is suggesting is Los Paramenios, Chinese Parang, which is a distasteful, racist song. And all the songs they banning, the fact that they ain't banned that song yet means we're very selective with the things that cause us stress. This is the Christmas song, Christmas morning song.
Walk on the friend from Tobago, Christmas they reaching Fat Meadow, with a buffet and a quattro, a violin and a banjo. They say they always had a plan
all the songs and all the lines in all the songs ever. Time to put some smoke in your kitchen, win all the wins. I find that is just too perfect.
Yeah.
Hey-ya. Complete without my partner, and you know that. I don't give my bling, and I blind, and I sing. Give me it now, David. King David wrote a boy. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me get some Baptist Parang Christmas melody. Bring out the spirit in it. Call it. Shango them. Whether you're a Christian or not, as we celebrate when you celebrate Christmas according to the Christian faith. But there are people who will give you all of the rundowns about Caesar and the Illuminati and the, what was the people who came on the spaceship, and then the Egyptians and all of the, and the people who built Stonehenge. And this is, listen, at the end of the day, Christmas works still. Because Christmas, I was driving tonight from South and I was thinking about how commercial Christmas is, and without the commercialization of Christmas, would Christmas be as big as it is? There are two things that happen at Christmas time. There's a spirit of giving, and there's a spirit of I guess, forgiving, for harmony, happiness, togetherness, all of the high things, right? Now, the business community has hijacked that, and using the media has made it all about giving stuff that you buy. If you can afford it, buy stuff. Don't feel bad if you can't, because if you were listening to some of these songs, some of the words in some of these songs that they were playing, because while we in Trinidad know that the whole world dreaming of a white Christmas and laughing through the snow, with a one-horse open sleigh, which is stuff that we hear and we sing, but it means nothing to us. We could never make a snowman. We might be able to go to Maracas Beach and make a sandman, but we can't make a snowman. And we will never have a one-horse open sleigh. We don't know what chestnuts are, and we are not going to roast them. But if we had cashew nuts, we will roast those on an open fire. We have our own Trinidad and our own Christmas. And if you listen to what was important to generations that built Trinidad and Tobago, generations growing up, is the camaraderie. I remember I used to have a Boxing Day line, and once you hear about it, come. And I was talking to Shari Wilson, who is her significant other, is a Frenchman, a good friend of mine, Alex Radu. But I was telling Shari that, I can't say a couple of years, must be more than 15 years ago, a friend of mine who was dating a guy who was a French chef brought him to my Boxing Day line, and she brought him and his 3 chef friends, 4 of them, in my little apartment, take over my kitchen and cook everything that was in the house. And that was the line. That was the line, and we eating shifts. And Christmas was never about, and it shouldn't be about, how much you could afford, how much you could spend. It really could be how much you could afford to give, but more than even that, more than putting a price on it, is how much you do, what you do for people, and that kind of stuff. I hate the commercialization of Christmas. Now, I'm not a retailer, and the retailers will hate me for saying what I'm saying. But Christmas shouldn't be about how much you could spoil your child with. Because they have parents who, under the Christmas tree, Christmas morning, they have room to stand up. The world of stuff to open, and pictures, and Insta that, and WhatsApp that, and share that on Facebook. But you're not spending any quality time with the child. The maid, and the neighbor, and the friends, teaching the child how to ride the bike you just put on Instagram. The most important thing is family. You know, the most important thing is spending time with friends. You go and get them a lime, and they come and give you a lime, and the situation is you pack up what you could afford in your house, and when they come, give out everything. That's Christmas. And that is Christmas. So if your Christmas tree is gala or scrunting, enjoy yourself, because the feeling of Christmas, the spirit of Christmas, and whether you believe that it is a pagan festival celebrating the, what do you call it, not the semester, the solstice, the winter solstice. If you believe it comes from a pagan festival celebrating the winter solstice, or you believe it is celebrating the birth of Christ, it doesn't matter. Whatever you believe it hard and enjoy yourself. I want us to go back to living in a world, in a country. You see all this bullshit I hear about people saying that candy canes look like an upside down J, which stands for Jesus, which causing them. And I want to say you very much. I want to cuss these people. If you're a Muslim, go and put an M on the tree. If the J bothering you, go and put a L for Lakshmi if you're Hindu. Stop having everything offend you. We are different people. We are different people. What you like, I may not like. What I like, you may not like. And how we supposed to live is live and let live. I loved growing up in Woodbrook. In Woodbrook, I grew up with every creed and race, and I miss that because my son never knew that. My son never knew what it was like to celebrate everything in a home where that is their thing. You know, the Christmas people go all out, the Diwali people go all out, the Eid people go all out, all the religions, all the creeds, all the cultures. Do your thing. Do it big. Do it loud. Do it hard. People need to stop getting offended by bullshit. I am fed up of those conversations. I think we're getting to the point where we're bordering on stupidity. We are over litigating everything. Stop it. I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is a classic. This generation of bullshitters that have nothing to do and all the time in the world to do it are ruining everything for everybody else. I had to pull up a member of our team, Jack Claude, because he has, like Dave Lux, but Jack Claude is a little worse than Dave Lux. He has very dark and sarcastic humor, but he's a frontline pepper. And I had to tell Jack Claude, and I had to say to him, your right to free speech is absolute with me. But I have a responsibility to run this party, to lead this party. And if people take offense to what you say and spread it on the PEP, then the whole PEP have to come and defend it, and we will lose time, waste time, and lose sight of the goal. So sometimes, and I had to explain again, one of the truest sayings I have ever learned, so it guides me. It teaches me how to bite my lip and walk away sometimes. There's a saying, a bulldog could beat a skunk every time, but he knows it's not worth the stink. And we need to let this overly sensitive, everything offends you bullshit, we have to let this pass. We have to let them put a transgender woman as 007. Do all your shit. Do it. Do it. Caitlyn Jenner getting applause. So he's now a man with a dick with breasts dating a next girl. Do it all. Go as far as you want to go. The rest of us will watch you. We'll watch you. And if you think that that is free, if you think, you know what I mean? If you think that that is a better expression of humanity, Caitlyn Jenner is a freak of nature, a media whore, and a prostitute for the people who spending money on that whole Kardashian freak show. That's my opinion. And if all you know me at all, my opinion, I happy with it. I tell people all the time, I may not agree with what you say, but I'll fight to the death to defend your right to say it. I wish we were still living in a world where everything that offends people, they would understand that they offend others too. Sometimes we offend people by our existence. He too cute, he too ugly, he too tall, he too short, he too black, he too white, he too... What is wrong with us that we've lost sight of the most important attribute? Live and let live. One of the people that was part of my world, in orbit of my world, growing up in Woodbrook, was a guy named Robert. He was the first person, and in those days, we used to say they're retarded. Now we know it's Down syndrome. I didn't know better. And he was part of the line. He was part of the line. David Scott, Dean Scott, white boys. Leonard Edgell, white boy. Elias is up on the corner, Syrian. Bruce, the Pushet family, African. The Reese's, 8 million. Colin Young and Alan Young and Dave and Denell Cowlesa and David Huggins, Indian. We had everybody in the community, and everybody living and sharing nice and normal. All of a sudden, we are starting to compartmentalize the world to the point where we can't let the jackass bray. We can't say, well, if that's how you see the world, do it. And you can't stop what's in a person's mind, which is worse. Let them express themselves so you know what you're dealing with. Stop it. Stop it. Every show you see doesn't make you want to jump off a roof. And anybody, if you go to see, you're not over litigation did. Over litigation made McDonald's have to write on their cups and other coffee shops, warning, hot. Now you buy hot coffee and you get burned from hot coffee, you responsible to yourself. When you buy a superhero outfit for your child, it comes with a warning label. Warning, this cape does not enable the wearer with the ability to fly. Now, if you needed somebody to tell you that, I mean, I know, some people, you can't rescue people from stupidity. You can't. I don't know. I don't wanna lose track of it. I remember when I was very religious, and I admit that. And I used to think that Christ is the reason for Christmas. The manger should be the center of the mall and all of that. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Because the most important thing about Christmas is that for a time of the year, people try to be decent human beings to each other. I think that's the most important thing about it. More important than the tree, the balls, the lights, the manger, Mary, the three wise men. What the hell is myrrh? Nobody's been able to explain to me. Frankincense. I mean, I know what gold is. That was a good gift. Frankincense and myrrh, I don't know. But true talk here now. The best thing about Christmas is the spirit of Christmas, the feeling of Christmas. And we all try to be better. We do better. We want to go above and beyond for each other. And that's cool. If that's the takeaway, it's a win. If that's the takeaway, find a way to do 12 Christmas a year. Every religion has its own celebration of love and joy and peace and togetherness. Give everybody their time and let them enjoy themselves. Yeah? That's my 2 cents. I hope everybody, I mean, this is probably, I lived through the recession of the 80s. And even in that recession, when things was hard, real hard, I remember walking home from school, St. Mary's College to Woodbrook, and they would have so many abandoned buildings, no roof, bush growing through it, on Tragreed Road. Mokorapo Road was a Spranger's paradise. You all remember? People just couldn't afford to keep these things up. The recession of the 80s was very, very hard. I grew up through that and I lived through that. I came of age at that time. And even then, there was a feeling of hope. Trinidad feels so hopeless now. And I want to say to everybody that the things that you're being conned with, and I want to add this. I mean, I don't know, should I stick a pen and leave all of the politics for next week and after the Christmas? But the things we're being conned with, we're being told that if you vote this shitong over that shitong, that this shitong will be making your life shit, just like that shitong will make your life shit. But this shitong looks like you, so the shit is we shit. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. And I hear people tell me that, he could thief, he look like me. As long as it's not the Indian and them thief. And the UNC people will say the same thing. Same thing. I remember when the People's Partnership won in 2010, and some jackass DJ on the stage said, it's we time now, turn off the TV. Click. Jackass A, jackass B, same jackass. Front for a destructive, rapacious contract mafia using politicians and their greed to abuse an entire nation. Whatever is broken in us, I pray to all the gods, the old and the new, that our eyes will be open, that our minds will be unshackled, that we will see these charlatans for who they are and spit them out. Spit them completely out. I hope that our people could wake up to their value, to our collective value, to us as a nation, what we truly worth if we pull together. And I remember, again, stick a pen, Phil, but I don't want to forget this issue, I want to bring this out and put it on the table, and I want to discuss it, but I want to leave that just for that conversation. So I will stick a pin, but it itching me. Glenn Robinson said it's a lawless place. Glenn is worse than a lawless place. What's happened is the tone of society, which is set on top. We hear about fix this one and lock up that one and arrest that one, and if them take care of the children, the teachers will have life easy and all the schools will work, and all that bullshit that they peddle for you. The tone of society is set at the absolute top. What they doing up on top there? Everybody copying. What them getting away with? Everybody trying to do. Everybody want to get away too. Everybody want to hustle. Myrrh is a natural gum or resin extracted from a number of what? Yeah, you give me the whole Wikipedia page. Listen. We've allowed ourselves to be divided by some clever con artists that sends blackface and Indian face to fool you. That's all they do. And if they suffer you 100 and then give back 10, you feel like I do better with me 10 because that one was suffering me 100, and that's the game. That's the game. Rowley work is to suffer UNC supporters 100. So when Kamala, if she ever get a chance, get them 10, they gonna say, Mama Kamala, she give me. Kamala had to do the same thing. Suffer them, and so that they will celebrate. Look what we get. They get a bridge. Lansmitan in Caranage just got a bridge that took 3 months to build, that they've been waiting on for 6 days. It took 3 months to build, and they've been waiting for it for 6 days. Lansmitan, Caranage. Why would I bring that up? Because the Lansmitan, Caranage has fed Rowley and his family for 31 years. Stunt artist, jackass that he is his parliamentary salary that fed his family and his ministerial perks that built the life that they know. And it is the people of Diego Martin West that gave them that. Keith Rowley, you're a nasty, nasty man. You're a disgusting individual. I wish you all that you deserve. Not an ounce more or less. I wish you, Keith Rowley, I wish you what you deserve. I hope it falls on you. What you deserve. If it's riches, fall on him. If it's curses, fall on him. You, Keith Rowley, are a nasty, nasty man. How did it take 60 years for them to get a bridge? You've been their member of parliament, unbroken, for 32 years. You nasty, disgusting individual. And I want to say that. I want to say to Colm Embert, the people of Paramin and Monkoko need your attention, you nasty, nasty stunt artist. You and your children living well in fairways. If it wasn't for that parliamentary perk and position that you parlay for contracts, or they couldn't live so nice. All you. It come from there. And I'm going to wake the people up to how all of the people in this country, I had to tell somebody this morning who talking about people who hunted on their land. And I say, hey, that's not good. People shouldn't be trespassing on your land. But could I ask you, how you got the land? How you got the land? Because that's important too. Because if you stole the land, or you were a beneficiary of corruption, or drug trafficking, or money laundering, and the proceeds of that bought this land, if you were able to con the land agency or the EMBD and do a corrupt transaction and end up with this land, your crime worse. You don't really own that land. That is a proceed of crime. But we live in a country with the gang that doing the biggest crimes operating on high. If the day is to dawn in Trinidad and Tobago, where people vote against the contract mafia, where people vote against that entrenched racist cult mentality, if that day is to ever dawn, I promise you, we will look back at every transaction and anything that was criminal when it was concocted. Even if it is statute barred, the state has power. The state has authority. If it should have been the people's, it will go back to the people. And I promise you that. Not from a position of spite. I'm watching jackasses telling me I have a vendetta with a security-owned company because I'm highlighting all the wrong and all the things that that company does wrong. Why does it have to be a vendetta? Why are you not doing it? Why are you standing against me for doing it? All of that is bullshit. We've allowed ourselves to be conned. We work against ourselves. We applaud wrongdoing. I don't know who you are behind that fake profile, Akahata, but I promise you, that's your last post on my wall tonight. You cannot make a fake profile and come on my wall and spew bullshit and expect to last. Yeah? Trinidad and Tobago, this is Christmas, 2 days before Christmas. And all I want to say to you as I wrap this up is, love yourself. Love your family. Love your friends. Love everybody. And respect your circumstances and love yourself through it. However humble, whatever you have, let that be your celebration. Let that be your joy. Do not measure your accomplishments in life by other people's, what they appear to have. You don't know how they get it. I am clear in my mind what a normal run life, what a normal hard working life with all the breaks and all the push and all the round the clocks. I am lucidly aware of what you could amass. I know. So they can't fool me. That's why I am here to do this job. Because I understand the up and the down of Trinidad and Tobago. And I'll make it clear. I'll make every issue clear to you. That's why I do the live videos. That's why I do the radio shows. That's why I'll go on any interview that will have me. And every single time, what we talk are issues. What is wrong and how to fix it. Because I always talk about that. This is what is wrong. And this is how easily it could be fixed. And that's what's pissing the contract mafia away. Pissing them off. Because they realize, and Philip Edward Alexander is waking up the nation. 1.4 million people. Imagine the dawning of 1.4 million people who knew and know they deserve better. Imagine that. Imagine that country. Imagine what we could do, what we could become. Imagine that country, if that was the version of us, all of us pulled together and we say, all right, brother, level the playfield. One law for all. A share in the national pie for all. No one side getting a better treatment than the other. No way. Anyway, we were wrapping up. Christmas is a time for loving yourself and loving others and celebrating who you are, where you are. There's a saying in the Desiderata. It says, enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. You could want to go to the stars. If you land on the moon, be thankful for that. Anything that you have, you could be grateful for. All circumstances. I am speaking to you as a man who has known all manner of vicissitudes. I've been homeless. I've been in a violent car accident that almost ended my life, and I've been through, and I think that life, this journey, my destiny, all of it, the universe, all the things that you want to believe in, conspired that I know. When I speak to people, I know what hunger feels like. I know it. I don't know it like hunger, like, well, I'm on a diet, you know. I know what it's like to go days without food, not knowing where the next meal coming from. I've been high heights and I've been low lows, and I understand that all of us in Trinidad and Tobago, we have so many things that are similar. And those are the things that we should be focusing on. The things that unite us, not the things that divide us. Yes, some of us have different skin color. Yes, some of us have different hair texture. Yes, some of us have different last name. Yes, some of us, our ancestors come from a different place. But what is essentially Trinidadian, it pervades all of our DNA. Syrian, Chinese, white, black, brown, green, and every shade in between. And we have to get back to a place where we are willing to celebrate Christmas and celebrate the Shouter Baptist Day, and celebrate Eid, and celebrate Diwali, and celebrate whatever you want to hang on your tree, if you're putting up a tree at all. And if you want your tree up in March, put it up. I support everybody. Love yourself, love your family. Let us get back to a place where the things that are important are the things that occupy our minds, not the bullshit. Trinidad and Tobago, love yourself, love each other, stay safe, talk to you soon. If we do not for any reason have any other live videos between now and Christmas, which may happen, I want to say to each and every one of you, enjoy your season, enjoy your holidays. I wish you all the very, very best. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.